Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Yashika Sahu. I am Yashika and today I am gonna discuss with you all about linking, marquee and one another attribute of HTML. And today we are going to complete this topic HTML. Understood? So this is the last video for the topic HTML. Now the topics to be covered today: linking, marquee tag and form element, and we are done for it for HTML. Now as we are in tertiary level, so we will see these topics only, but as we go to higher levels, then we will come to know more elements, more tags and more attributes. Understood? Now let's begin, but before that you all have to do one thing for me. You have to comment below hashtag learn with Yashika if you are liking my videos and my videos are helping you all. Please subscribe to my channel, like and comment if you have any query. Let's start now. Linking in HTML. Now, what is it? Used to link text or image or a part of same document or another document. Now, it is used to link a text or image or a part of same document or another document. Okay, we use linking. It is a very powerful feature of HTML. Okay, now they are of two kinds. Okay, the two kinds are external and internal. Okay, so linking is divided into two parts. The first is external linking and second is internal linking. Now, first we will understand about external linking. It links two different documents which are present in the main storage of the server. As soon as the user clicks on the link button, the document link gets opened. Now, this A, what is the meaning of this A? It is known as anchor tag. Okay. Now, this anchor tag is used to create a link in the document. Now, let's do it practically to understand this more clearly. Understood? So, first of all, now I hope you all are ready with your PC, and if you want, you can see and just try it practically on your PC or laptop. So, here I have notepad. Okay, so HTML, then here. Now I hope you all remember the format. I have told it in my previous videos about these things. If you have not gone through it, please go through it also. Suppose let's write external linking. Okay, now here we have to create two different types of HTML documents. Okay, so I am showing you how. Oh, here's a mistake. My mistake. This is good. So see, so I have already written it. Okay, after pausing my recording. So see here. Can you see? I have written body. Are you enjoying? Then after that I used anchor tag, which href. Now what is href? Hypertext reference. Okay. Now after that the file name which I am going to link after this. Okay. And this is the text. Okay. When you click on this text only, then we will be moved or we will redirected to this external linking to file. Okay. Now here this. Now you can see the other one. Now this is the first one. I want to show you the second one. See, this is my next one. Okay, here you can see. Okay, so first of all, this is my title. Okay, then this I have written the body. Then see, I have linked the previous one. Okay, external linking. And if you click on this back, you will again be redirected to the previous file. Okay, now I want to show you the output. So see, here external linking. Okay, this is the file. Are you enjoying? Then here you can see this is in blue color and underlined. So when the arrow is put on it, see, it's changed into a hand, okay, a finger pointing on it. Now if I click on this, see, please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel and share it to all your classmates. Stay tuned. Now when I click on this back, it will be again redirecting to the previous one. Understood? So in this way this works. So yeah, so I hope you all have understood external linking. Now next move to the next question. Title attribute. See, what is title attribute? See, it's raining. Okay, so it is used to specify the title for the document to be linked. Second, the textual matter within double quotes set as value of the title attribute. Okay, now suppose any textual matter is written within double quotes. Okay, so it is set as the value of title attribute. So whenever you put the cursor on that, then you will see that title which you have given it. Okay, this is the title attribute. Now the next, internal linking. Now what is internal linking? Like links various section of same document. By clicking on the links, the linked part in the same document is displayed. Now to insert it, you have to create a link to segment or section that is to be displayed. To define segments, name or ID attribute should be used. Understood? So here what happens? This, now in that one, in external linking, what happened? You linked different documents, two different documents or more. Okay, but here what happens? It links a portion of same part in the document. Okay, means the part which you are linking is in that document only. Okay, now this type of linking, suppose we like when we write the hypertext, when we click on the hypertext, it moves us to the beginning of the document. Okay, now let's do it practically so that you all can understand more clearly. See here. Now, oh, okay. So, HTML, you know this, head, title. Now, one thing I want to tell you all, if you are thinking that this is the title attribute for external linking, this is wrong. Okay, if you are thinking this is wrong. This is the portion. Okay, this is a section of HTML document. Okay, but this is not used for external linking title attribute. It is separately used. Okay, after we put external linking, we start writing the codes for external linking. There we put title attribute. I hope it is clear. So you are not having much time to write so many things. Let's write it like ABCD. I am writing it. You also write that. We are done with this. Now let's write this. Okay, we have closed OL. Now we will close this body. And then we are closing HTML also. Okay, so this we have made it. Okay, see, there's such a long list I have made. Okay, then also it's okay. Understood? Now let's save it as what, internal linking. Suppose internal linking. Okay, .html. Never forget that. Okay, now let's come to the next step. So see, one punishment is waiting for you. What will happen? This is what? What is this? Nothing. So we have forgotten to write what? The main thing. The main thing. That is the locate. Okay, we have not written that. Never forget to write. Otherwise, this will happen with you all also. Okay. So what to do? I am telling you. See here. Here you can see after body what you need to write? Anchor tag. Okay. This type of mistake never do. Okay, when we are doing linking, anchor tag is must to be used. Okay, now what here we are using name. Okay, so here name, suppose it is suppose let it be locate. Okay, let it be locate. Okay, so locate, see, locate here. Now as here the name I have given locate, so here hashtag locate I'll put it. Okay, then check it out. Okay, let's write something as a text. Okay, this is the, what is this? This is the syntax. Okay, see, now it is called correct. Okay, so as I did previously, please don't do like that. You have to do like this. Understood? See, we should delete it. Okay, this is wrong one, so let's delete it. This is the correct one. Let's open it. Okay, so this is not a so long web page, so it's not working, but yeah, when you check out, see, it will go at the top. Okay, if the font size was big, then it would be done. Okay, so it will go redirect you to the top or the beginning of the web page. Understood? So this is the difference between external linking and internal linking. Okay, in external linking you link two different documents. Okay, but in internal linking, in the same document only you link it with the beginning of your web page. I hope it is clear. Now we come to a very interesting thing, marquee. Okay, marquee tag. It is a container tag used for scrolling a piece of text or image either in horizontal or vertical section of web page. It depends on the attributes. Okay, and the default scrolling effect is from right to left direction. Now, one thing, see here I have given you, this is the attribute. Okay, and these are the values which you can put. Okay, so this attribute, for behavior attribute you can put any one of this, scroll, slide and alternate. For direction you can put up, down, left, right, anyone. And for loop you can put number. Okay, or you can also do it infinity. Okay, infinite. Okay, infinite numbers you want to do that. Okay, so now let's try marquee also in notepad. So once again HTML. So till here it will be the same. Okay, this is the format. Now after that what will happen? Now you'll write marquee. See, marquee. Now behavior, for behavior I will use is equal to, suppose it will be scroll. Okay, let's use the simple ones. Then for direction I would like to use, direction should be down. Okay, or let it be right. Okay, it's all right. Then loop. Loop I want is equal to infinite. Okay, or you can put 10 or you can put 100, any much, as much you want you can do it. Okay, infinite. Understood? I have written infinite. Now after that you have to close it. Okay, now here you have to write the text. You can see in this area you are going to write the text on which you want marquee to be applied. Understood? These all effects which you are writing here, the text on which you want to put it, you have to write here. Okay, so let's write my name is Yashika. Okay, simple sentence. Okay, now we will close marquee. Understood? Now after that we will close body as it is a container tag and then close HTML. Done? We are done. Now let's save this file as marquee dot HTML. Yes. Now let's move to the desktop. See here, marquee dot HTML. It is made. Okay. See, my name is scrolling. Okay, here and there it's scrolling. Okay, my name is Yashika. Now if you want to add text, color to it, etc., can put the other attributes which I have taught you previously. Okay, now is it, as it is infinite, so it will move as much time it can. Okay, means जब तक हम लोग इसे खोले रखेंगे तब तक ये ऐसे ही चलता रहेगा. I hope it is clear. Okay. So now let's move to the presentation. Now a very interesting part, HTML form element. Okay, now what is this? This is the container tag which is used to create a form for collecting data like name, email address, date of birth, age, etc. from the users have entered the website. Okay, now sometimes you might see some shopping websites. I hope you all have visited it. Okay, some shopping websites there they ask you for name, your email address, then your address, your pin code, birth, date of birth, age, many things they ask. Okay, so which type of element they use? They use the form element. Understood? Now there are some other elements also for this, like input element. Now it is a most important element of form tag. Okay. Now can be used in several ways depending upon the type attribute. Now in the this screen you can see this is the attribute. Okay, the type attribute. Suppose text. So if you want text, insert one line text input field. Radio, insert a radio button. Submit, insert a submit button. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about each of them one by one. See, so it's I have changed till here. Now after this you will open form. Okay, this is a new thing, so please view it carefully. And if you are having PC, please do it practically. It's very important. Now what you have to put? Right, I'm telling you to text input. How to put text input? The first attribute. Okay. So here you will write first name. IRST, first name. Okay. Then first name. Then you put this. Okay. Now you will write what here? Input type. It is input type. Don't write form type. Input type. Okay. Input type is equal to here text. Okay. Let's write here text. Okay. Sorry, I wrote type. It is text. Okay. The attribute name is text. Okay. Then name. Okay. Name is equal to first name. Okay. So this I have written. Now we will close this. Okay. Till here, I hope it is clear. Okay. Now let's give line break, which is BR. I hope you remember about BR. If you are not knowing it, go to my previous video of HTML and see there. Okay. Now the last name. If you want, you can give one line break. Okay. It depends on you if you are a creator or not. Input type. Now what is input type? I have already told it is text. Now as we know, the name is not so long. Okay, so we can provide one space. Okay, name is equal to last name. Okay, understood? Once again we will close it. We will give BR. You can give it like that. Okay, understood? Now then we will close form. First we will close form, then we will close body. Yeah. Now we will close body and then we will close HTML. See, let's see what's the output. Let's name it as form tag1 dot HTML. Done. Let's go to the desktop now. See here. Yeah. So this is, now I'm opening it. Okay, you will see what happens. See. First name, you can see first name and last name. Okay. See, you can write here Yashika. Here you can write Sahu. Okay. Now I hope it is clear how the shopping website coders do that. Understood? With the help of form tag. Understood? Now don't erase it. Okay. Now what you have to do is just Start from here only. See, the last name, after that you start. Okay, now let's write gender. Okay, gender is like, so you put this and you write, so you have to put now BR. Okay, BR. Now you go to the next line. Input type. This time we are using the second one, radio. Input type is, right now we are using radio. Okay, radio, and then name is equal to gender. Okay, now you write here gender, and then you write value. Okay, so you will write here value is equal to male. Okay, now you will write here checked. Okay, and tell you what happens when I'll present it to you. Okay, then at that time I'll tell you. See this, then male, and after that you will put Beata. Okay, then once again the same thing, input type radio. Now here we know the other is female. Let's write female. Then we will, after that, once again checked. Here you write female, and then what? BR. So BR. Then once again, yeah. Now we will enter. Once more, yeah. Value, now other. Okay, if you are other gender, then okay, in that case, check others. Okay, then BR. Understood? Then you remove this BR. Okay, we have put already, then why? Okay, then we will close form, body, and HTML. I hope. See, let's see if I am correct. So form tag 2. Yeah, see, form tag. Okay, let's go into it. Okay, so can you see here first name and last name? See, so first name I am putting it Yashika. Second name is Sahu. Okay, now here's the gender option. Now what? Now I hope you all remember. Okay, radio button. This means this. Okay. Okay. So this you can see. Now I am female. So I'll select this. Okay, this is checked. Okay. So you will use like this. Understood? I hope it is clear. Okay, so one by one you can understand that. Understood? So this way you will use the radio button. Now the final and the last one, submit button. Okay, now what is submit button? Nothing. Let's go to that one only, BR. Now after that what you will do? Input. Oh yes. Input type, then equals to, here you will write submit. Okay, I hope you all remember when you shop online, the option comes submit. Okay, so when you click on this, you go to payment. Okay, so this is the submit button, that submit button only. Now value is equal to submit only. Okay, let it be submit only. Submit. Okay, value is submit. Okay, then let's close it. Means like this. Okay, then once again form, body, and HTML. Understood? Now this file will be named as form tag 3.html. Understood? Let's go to desktop. See here. Form tag 3. See, my first name. Once again I have to write Yashika, Sahu, gender female, and then what? Submit. Okay, this. Now after submit I have not linked anything, so that's why it was like that. Understood? I hope all the concepts are clear. Now, if you have any query, without any hesitation, comment me below. Okay, I'll answer it for sure. Okay, so see here. Thanks for watching this video. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. If you have any query, you can comment me below. Share this video to all your friends, classmates, and stay tuned with me for more educational videos. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye. Have a nice day ahead.